Innovative di Hatiku represents a slogan that focuses on prioritizing community and future students, especially from the B40 groups. The spirit that arises from this slogan is to continue the effort to always give and help the community and prospective students in need. This slogan should remain a principle in every innovative citizen, so that this slogan is spoken in every community throughout the state in Malaysia, and make innovative as the main option to pursue higher education.
Inovatif di hatiku. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Innovative di hatiku.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to this channel, Innovative Business Channel, with me, Anas Bukhori, Vice President of Innovative International College. Yeah. For those who are very new to this channel, so this is a session whereby I, as a Vice President of Innovative International College, sharing with you guys the knowledge that I have in regards to how to develop your business better. Through this channel, hopefully, we can assist you in managing your business. Yeah. So again, for this session, we would like to talk about blue ocean strategy. So basically, this is the third episode that we're talking about blue ocean strategy, and today we would like to talk about strategy canvas. Yeah. So if I can recap back, what have been discussed since our first episode is initially we are talking about what is the blue ocean and what is the red ocean, and basically why you as a businessman out there wanted to be in blue ocean instead of red one. Okay, so what is the red ocean? Red ocean basically the market that we are currently in, yeah. And there's a lot of competitor in the market, and we are fighting with each other. We are basically paying for more advertisement expenditure. We are undercutting the price. So this is a red ocean whereby there's a lot of competitor in that ocean. Okay. So moving on to the blue ocean is a market whereby basically there is zero or very, very little competitor. So that is the place where you as a businessman or business owner wanted to be in, right? So then we bring you to the second episode whereby we talk about the value innovation. Yeah. So how we wanted to move from red ocean to the blue ocean using value innovation. So what is value innovation? In short, value innovation is when you increase the value of your product, at the same time reduce your cost of production. Yeah, so that means you can sell higher price or maintain your existing price. Still, you can enjoy a greater margin due to the lower cost, but at the same time, your customer gonna be very, very happy with you because they get higher value. Okay, so we have been talking about, a very theoretical for the past two episodes. And this episode, we would like to bring you a case study on how we wanted to design, not a new product, if you okay, for example, let's say if you are selling durian, currently it's a durian season in Malaysia. So let's say you are selling durian fruit. So how to maintain selling, you are still selling the durian fruit. That doesn't change your product, but what are the features that you want to update about your product so that you will be in the blue ocean instead of the red one by not changing your product. Just update some of the features of the product. Okay, so that will be the topic for today's. We are going to talk about strategy canvas. So what is the strategy canvas? It's all about. So basically, any product in the world, be it services or goods, there definitely will be features of that particular product. For example, I have an iPhone with me at this moment. So what is the feature of this iPhone, right? So you look at the user interface. Okay, it's easy to use, yeah, fast. So these are the feature of the phone. And then you look at the processor, the camera, the specification of the camera, and so on. The battery, how long the battery can last for, the size of the screen. So this is the feature of a product. Okay, a different feature will attract different market. For example, coming back to iPhone just now. So I'm having a very this iPhone is quite small, okay? So it fit in my pocket. So it fit, people like me who always move around and I hate to carry things. So this product really fit my lifestyle, really fit my daily activities. But okay, so hopefully okay, the host tell me that we are a bit lagging, so hopefully I will talk slowly so that hopefully in a short while the line will be much better. Okay, so there will be another phone company who provide a bigger screen, for those who enjoy watching movies, who enjoy operating with the medias. Maybe, if I am an artist, so I need a bigger screen real estate to draw on top of the screen using stylus and so on. So maybe for product, with the bigger screen size like an iPad, more suited those who are in arts industry. So different feature will attract different type of customer. So today, how we can move from red ocean with a lot of competitor, the place where we businessmen really hate to be in, to the blue ocean whereby there's no competitor, just by updating our product features. Okay, so if possible, Amir, can you show us the... Okay, so that is the slides. Okay, this slide was taken from Google. So very quickly, what do you want to do with your existing product so that you can move from red ocean to blue ocean? So basically, there are 4 things, that you can do or not to do. Okay. Number 1, so you look at your product. So this is based on a case study of AirAsia. So I think everybody know what AirAsia is, right? So before AirAsia come into the market, so we have Malaysia Airline in Malaysia, So Malaysia Airline at that time, before AirAsia, is almost the sole provider of air services, domestic air services in Malaysia. Yeah, one of the biggest at that time. So what AirAsia come, once AirAsia came to the market and provide the same type of services, which is transporting people from point A to point B through aeroplane, to air transport. So basically, if people like us, why we want to come into a market whereby there is existing big player like Malaysia Airline at that time, why we want to come to that market? They're already a competitor. There's already a supplier in that market. So why AirAsia wanted to come and compete with Malaysian Airlines at that time? So the answer is AirAsia at that time doesn't come and compete with Malaysia Airlines. They created their own market. So AirAsia is basically creating their own blue ocean. They didn't compete with Malaysia Airlines at that time. Yeah. Today, I'm not so sure anymore. So how AirAsia did? So basically, there is 4 things that we need to do. We need to update our product. The first one is to eliminate. Second, raise, reduce, and create. So what is it that we want to eliminate? First, yeah, comparing to MAS at that time, so must allow their customer to select where they want to be seated in the aeroplane. Malaysia Airlines also serve food and beverages during the flight. Okay. Then they also have VIP lounge for those who traveling business classes. Yeah. So there's a lot of frills. There's a lot of basically features that Malaysian Airlines introduced, to the product. So basically, Malaysia Airlines is targeting those with money, because those days before AirAsia, air traveling is only catered for those having a very, very high income. Okay, but once AirAsia came, AirAsia eliminate all those frills, because for a person to travel from point A to point B, for example, like myself, if I want to travel from Subang Airport back to my hometown in Alor Star, if the airline provide me with food, I'm okay. Even if they didn't provide me with food also, I'm okay. I don't care so much whether I get the food or I didn't get the food during because it is a very short flight anyway. It's just about 50-minute flight, So AirAsia detect this, they know that, okay, by serving people food during the flight, will increase the cost. So they eliminate this element. They take it out from their product. So no need, because people can have an option. If I want to eat during the flight, I can always buy. If I don't want, then I just say, no, I don't want. So by eliminating all these features, allow AirAsia to reduce their operation cost. Okay. Then what AirAsia raised? So they raise the value or the feature that is what is the most important to the passenger. Safety. Yeah. So that is the thing that we always concern. I'm okay if I didn't get food during the flight, but I'm totally not okay, if the flight that I'm taking, have a weird sound, suddenly I see the wing become like this, or we didn't feel confident, then we if the aircraft is not well maintained, look very old, kan, so dirty, so it raised a question whereby is this aircraft is well maintained, so these are the things that we afraid of, we afraid of the safety of ourselves. So we want to make sure when we put our life at the hand of the pilot in AirAsia, so we want to feel safe. So what AirAsia did, AirAsia raised, the quality of safety, and they make sure people know it. Okay. Number 2, those days, in order for us to go from point A to point B, we always have to take a connecting flight. For example, if I want to go to Mecca, so I may need to stop by at, let's say, Dubai before continue my flight to Jeddah Airport. Okay. But AirAsia removed this. They provide direct point-to-point flight. For example, from KL, fly directly to Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Why? Because for some people, time is very important. I do not have time, I don't want to spend one whole day just to arrive, just to move from point A to point B, because if we need to change another flight in order to arrive at our destination, we have to disembark the aircraft and then bring our luggage, wait for the another aircraft, and then carry our luggage again, do the check-in all over again, bring our luggage in the aircraft. And maybe today not so much lah, because some of the airport there is this automatic baggage management system whereby we no need to carry out our luggage, for certain international airport, the high-end one. But for those airport which is very small, they do not have this sophisticated baggage management system, luggage management system, then you still have to manually carry your luggage. So so these are the things that people don't like. So what AirAsia did, they make sure, if I want to go to a destination, I no need to change another flight at a different location. So it's just point to point direct flight. People happy about this. Then you look at what AirAsia reduced. So of course, because of they remove, a lot of the frills that normally offered in the normal airline, so they can reduce the cost. Right? The cost is reduced. So if the cost is reduced, then they can sell cheaper. So that's why the airfare is cheaper. Okay. So the capital, the cost of running the company is also cheaper. Okay. The stopover time is shorter. Okay. Because it is a point-to-point flight. From Kuala Lumpur, I can fly direct to Jeddah without having to waste my time in the third country. So I reduce the stopover time. Okay. And yeah, if you notice, when we want to book for AirAsia, we do the booking ourselves, right? So we no need to go to the counter. It's the system is almost 100% automated. Then they reduce the number of staff, right? Reduce the cost. Okay. So, and we look at what they can create. See, they create the web registration, express boarding, and then they also offer a budget hotel services. So, whatever the traveler requires, it's just an option. It doesn't mean that everybody have to go to AirAsia budget hotel, but it gives the traveler an option. Okay, rather than you stay at the 5-star hotel, pay, maybe 3 times or 4 times the price, better you stay nearby to the airport in a budget hotel owned, operated by AirAsia Group. Okay, so we feel safe, so we're happy with the brand. So we as a customer feels that AirAsia giving a higher value at the lower price, okay, at the lower cost. So we as a customer feel very, very happy with AirAsia services. So based on this example, you can do to your product as well. So you look at your product, you look at your product now. So what are the things that you can eliminate from this product that for certain people, you have this feature, they're happy, or if you don't have it, they are also okay with it. Okay, then you raise the most valuable feature that your customer want, the most valuable. For example, like Innovative International College. So what people want from having a diploma or a bachelor degree from Innovative International College, they want a successful future career. So that's what we give to our students. So that is the quality that we raise. Okay, that is in the case of Innovative International College. So what you want to reduce? So you can reduce how? Of course, when you eliminate certain thing, feature from your product, so you can always reduce the cost, reduce the number of hours to manufacture your product and so on. Okay, then you have to create. So what are the new value, what are the new feature that your competitor doesn't have at this moment? What are the new thing that you can add to your product? Okay, so now we want to see the graph. So how AirAsia compare to the other airline in Malaysia. So Amir, if you can scroll down a little bit, then we can see the graph. Okay, I'm so sorry that the graph is a bit small. Okay. All right. So AirAsia is the blue one. Okay. So you can see here. Okay. The yellow one is the other airline in the market. So you look at the price. AirAsia is a little bit lower compared to the other airline in the market. Okay, then you look at the seat selection. Okay, the other airline allow the passenger to select where they want to be seated in the aircraft, but for AirAsia, customer cannot select their seat, but they can do so if they pay a slightly higher premium fee. But of course, for budget traveler like myself, I don't care where I seated in an aircraft. So long that, because I just want to travel from point A to point B safely. Okay. All right. So food supply, of course, in AirAsia, it is an option. Okay. It is not something that they automatically will give you or serve you food and beverages. But in other airline, it is part of your airfare. Okay. Then we look at the VIP lounge. AirAsia definitely don't have VIP lounge. Other local airlines do have VIP lounge, but if you are AirAsia customer, you can pay slightly extra in order for you to enjoy the VIP lounge. Okay. All right. So this, okay, when we do this strategy canvas, so basically what you are looking now is a strategy canvas whereby at the x-axis is the feature. Okay, these are the feature, and then at the y-axis is the offering. Whether, for example, if the price is very high, then you put your competitor price is higher, and if your price is lower, then you just plot your price is lower. And then you look at the end of the graph. You see, AirAsia created something new where the other local airline didn't serve. Okay, they have express boarding, they have budget hotel, they have web page. Web page meaning that their customer can purchase the flight on their own through AirAsia website. So at that particular time, of course, today all airline already have this feature. But at the time when AirAsia was introduced to the market, this feature was not available yet. Only AirAsia provide this feature. So you look at, they have something that the other competitor doesn't have. So in combination, you see, by comparing the blue graph and the yellow one, you can see clearly how AirAsia differentiate from the other local airline. Okay, so the bigger the gaps between blue graph and the yellow one, meaning that the higher probability of success for your company to be pivoted into, or to pivot or to jump into the blue ocean. All right. Okay. So, okay, lastly, I would like to tell our listener that this graph is taken from a slide share, okay, on the internet, and down below you can see this belongs to KB Yip and also YS Liu. So you can find the entire slides online if you type KB Yip and YS Liu. Okay, it is posted in SlideShare. Okay, so thank you very much, Amir, for the slide. So basically now we have come to the end of this episode. I promise Amir that this is going to be a 30 minutes session. All right. So we will talk about in detail next week. More into what's next. I already understand Blue Ocean and the Red Ocean. I know what is the feature of my product that I need to update in order to jump into Blue Ocean. Okay. So next week we're going to talk more on how to make sure, how to test whether the product, the feature that you updated to your product is basically will be able to move your company to the Blue Ocean or not. Okay, so thank you very much for being with me for half an hour today. And if you have any suggestion for this channel, please email me at anas@innovative.edu.my. And also, if you have any question, if you wanted to ask some clarification on what we do, what we offer to the public, please email us at anas@innovative.edu.my. So thank you very much for spending your time with me, and thank you, Amir, for making sure that this session is very nice. To make sure that this session is happening. He has been texting me to make sure that I started on time. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, everybody. See you next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Saya Cik Am, Senior Counselor, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Aiza, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Yahudin Muhammad Yasin, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Kana, inovatif di hatiku. Saya Aini, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Arisha, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Ain, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Wanu Fazira, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Nurfahana binti Zul, inovatif di hatiku. Saya Asma Amanina, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Hamka, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rahman, inovatif di hatiku.
Nama saya Nurul Al-Akila, penolong pendaftar Kolej Inovatif Antarabangsa, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz bin Abdul Razak, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Abdul Rahman bin Kasbi, pendaftar Kolej Antarabangsa Inovatif. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.